It's getting really cold. Maybe gonna have to put on a scarf because I've got a bit of a cold. A runny nose, a little bit of coughing, a bit of a sore throat. You know, that type of stuff. Let's get out of here. So what's in store today? Today I'll be a bit of a tour guide. Met a guy through YouTube and he was from Scandinavia and he was gonna travel to Australia, so I've been watching a few of my videos to see what it all looks like. Little update on the cat crap. Convinced about it. I spoke to my father-in-law about it as well, and he was saying that it does work, but it only works for a limited time before you have to reapply it, so might not be the best solution. A lot of people actually commented, why don't you just get the pin lock? I have had the pin lock before, but over time it sort of died on me because I clean it fairly often. I tend to sneeze a lot, probably more than other people, so I actually have to clean the inside of my visor as much as I have to do on the outside. So that probably stuffed up the pin lock a little bit. For those who don't know what the pin lock is, it's just a little plastic film, sort of similar to like what you put on your phone to protect it, and that dissipates all the fog you get on your visor, so that's quite good. Might still have to look into that and maybe just buy one of those. I think they're only like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. Yeah, not too bad. And the other thing I still want to get, I want to get something that will cover the top of my visor, so when the sun is low it doesn't get into my eyes as much. Because just having the, I've got sunnies, built-in sunnies in the helmet, but they don't tend to actually block out the sun enough when the sun is low. I'll probably make a little video about that later on.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.
So here we are, Hill 60 is just up the top there, and we're going to Port Kembla Pool. There's a little cafe there. I told Robert to maybe go grab a coffee there if he is into his coffees. I personally am not. I'm more of a tea kind of guy. A nice coffee at this cafe would be nice. You get a nice little view of the ocean. I'm guessing that would be his bike just there, I'd imagine. There we go. How you going?
Cool. Nice. And you?
Yeah, not too bad. Gil,
yeah.
How are you?
Fine. Maybe tired of all those, after all those, all this driving.
Yeah.
I counted 10,000 Ks.
Oh, really?
Yesterday, so
wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
Yeah, it's been a great time.
Yeah.
Your kids and stuff, or?
We've got one newborn.
Yeah.
He's 5 months now.
Oh yeah.
So he takes a bit of energy.
Yeah, I remember that period of time. I have a daughter, she's 9.
Oh, okay,
so,
nice.
The first years, yeah, they're pretty rough.
Yeah, so I've been told, and now I know all about it. Yeah. Well, there you go. So he's done 10,000 Ks already, and he still has to go all the way back up to Darwin. So he's not finished yet. So yeah, he just said, oh yeah, we'll go wherever you want to go. But he's interested in the blowhole, so why not pop over to the blowhole and check that out. I haven't been there in a while. That's the great thing about the internet these days. Everyone can be in touch, no matter where you are in the world. So he's from Norway and he borrowed his sister's Kawasaki.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for.
What do you think of the people waving on motorcycles?
I noticed this hot bobbing.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I'm not used to that one.
And that's exactly what I think. It's the head wob, or the head nod. The Australians, they don't just nod downwards, they go sideways, because I think that's what they used to do back in the day. That was the way of nodding, and then that still happens now on motorcycles. But I think the newer generation does the head just down instead of the sideways.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss out. I'm done.
Some of the drivers here are a bit interesting. He had a little accident with someone parking their car and hitting his bike, and then the bike fell over and then hit another car and had a bit of damage. Had to work out all the insurance stuff because it was, you know, not insured in his name. So it would have been a little bit of a hassle. And he thought he parked it in a safe spot, plenty of space, but obviously not every Australian knows how to drive properly. And this is something I've been seeing a lot, and so that's what I asked him. I was like, oh, what do you think of the drivers here? And that's what he came up with. They're not as good as they could be. I might tell him a little bit about the system here, how it works here, and you know, that's why a lot of drivers are the way they are, because they the way they train people here is a little bit different.
Living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
Does anyone think that looks familiar? If it doesn't, then I've got another video for you. Check out at the top. So Kiama is a nice little touristic town. It usually gets quite busy on the weekends too, and like as you can see, there's a bit of a market going on. It does create a little bit of a traffic jam every now and then. At least on the bikes we can sort of get past it if it gets too busy. It's also a very nice little cafe. You can see there's people waiting outside to get in. It's usually quite nice. Very busy. Nice bike, mate. Very busy indeed. Well, let's just try to get a little bit ahead. And so the idea with the blowhole always is it depends which way the wind is going, if it actually is working or not. We'll have to wait and see. I do have to say the wind does feel like it might be going the right way. Windows or Apple?
I'm Windows.
Very good.
I'm not an Apple guy at all.
And I've heard of people that actually jump in and then swim out.
How far down is it? Like 10 meters? Or?
Probably, yeah. We'll go and have a look at that, and we'll just do all the work for me. Because normally what you have to do is you have to, when you're holding the GoPro by itself, you just got to try and walk pretty stable like this, you know.
The bend in the knees.
Yeah, that's right. And just it's hard. Whereas with this, it's just you can hold it just to point to wherever you want to film, and then the rest is history. We're $200, you know. Like,
It's perfect.
it's not too bad.
It doesn't shake at all. Like,
it does get vibration on the motorcycle, I found. This is just, you know, a lot more vibration to deal with. But when you're walking around, it's perfect. You'll see whales actually come past here as well.
so I'm here at the wrong time of year.
A little bit. So what's your highlight been so far, like in Australia? What do you think?
One of the things you notice is the people who are really friendly.
Okay.
And like, since I'm traveling alone on my motorbike,
Yep.
and if one time I had to stop my bike and check my map because I was a little bit off, and one of the bikers who rode past me just turned around and showed thumb up if everything's okay.
Yeah. So that's interesting. So it's the people, it's not the country.
Yeah, it's the the first thing you notice is the people. They are helpful, they're used to tourists and stuff.
Yeah.
But of course nature, riding through the desert, Darwin, the East Coast, that was magic. It's always something new to see, and they always want to go.
Like in Norway, you got so many good roads. In Sweden, I imagine it would be the same thing.
It's really nice.
So for the roads, you don't really do it. It's more for the scenery.
Yeah.
The people there.
So I only been to Darwin, so I wanted to see something more. And I thought on a motorbike, you're more or less in the nature.
Yeah, that's right. You can smell all the cow shit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of smells.
Beautiful day. Robert's had an amazing trip so far. He's seen a lot. He's been through the desert and he's been along the coast. And I wish I can do that one day. Just, you know, time and money. They're always the problem, aren't they? Or it's you do have the money, don't have the time, or you have the time, maybe you don't have the money. Gonna go to Kangaroo Valley for some lunch, and after that we'll get some nice roads again. I might see you guys out there. I almost forgot to pop into the little blowhole. Here we are. Yeah, I completely forgot about it, and I thought, oh shit. Then realised, yeah, we should pop in to have a quick look.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow, we can't miss now. I'm done living life with the lights, I've died with my own doubts.
Nice little spot for a drink and some lunch. Well, cheers.
Yep.
Very nice to meet you.
Cheers. You too.
Time for a feed.
Ja, hytta.
How do you say it?
Hytte.
Hytte. Hytte.
Hytta.
Hytte. Sure.
Skippy.
You see that a lot too, eh? Dogs on the back of cars. I don't know if it's actually, I don't think it's legal, but people just do it anyway. Ah, that was great. Great ride, great food, great company. Great day. So now back to the Robertson Pie Shop. Very nice to get to know Robert. Obviously when you're riding along you can't really have a chat too much, but yeah, it's been quite nice to talk to someone that's from Europe. You can talk about a lot of similarities and things that are different to put in perspective. It's quite interesting. The one-way bridge, you can go kayaking, which is quite nice. Little river down the bottom. So I might come back there one day. It's a very nice pub, good food and a nice beer garden, family friendly and motorcyclist friendly. There's actually a lot of locals sort of do a loop. They go to Robertson and come to Kangaroo Valley and then come back again. Last time was with my dad probably, and that was a while ago now. That would have been last year. And I did an accidental wheelie on someone else's bike. I thought I was in second gear, but I wasn't. It was in first gear. So the front wheel just popped a tiny wheelie. Get the shit out of me. YouTube is pretty cool. Because of this I get to meet, you know, people from the other side of the world. I never thought I would, but it's pretty cool. It's nice to hear someone else travel through Australia, exploring all these roads. Through the desert, went all the way down, and then now he's making his way back up. And he doesn't know if he should go to Sydney. Whereas I think if you go to Australia, you gotta go to Sydney. But a lot of motorcyclists have told him not to bother because it's, you know, it's not nice to ride in. Alright, some nice twisties. I haven't been here in a while. This is great. This is a nice little road actually. Love it. Love this road. It's actually quite a good surface. On the way here, a car almost hit me. That's a bit scary. Went over the middle, going really wide around the corner, so he almost got me. A lot of people tend to do that, which is very annoying. And I was going to tell Robert about the rules here about how you can get a driver's license. And because we got so much to talk about, we haven't actually been able to talk about that. So if I remember, because I've got a shocking memory, I'll try and tell him at the Robertson Pie Shop. Here we are in Robertson. Funny little shops. There's the cheese factory, which is like a nice cafe. There's a servo, post office, bakery. What else? That's about it. And I think there's a big potato somewhere. Oh look, here's the potato. And what better excuse than to meet someone from the other side of the world. I haven't mentioned this yet, but I like to mention great thanks to my wife for being so supportive and flexible with things that I want to do. She pretty much never says no. I don't know what more to ask for. It's been awesome. She's definitely a keeper. And here we are, back at the famous Robertson Pie Shop. Good little ride?
Yeah, that was good.
Have you been pulled over by the cops at all?
No, but they've been sneaking up on me on the highway.
Yeah.
They were doing a U-turn and I noticed that I had a biker behind me, but he didn't pass me or something. So I guess the cop would follow him or something.
Yeah.
And suddenly, I don't know how long time, but suddenly he was just passing me by slowly on the side.
So he was hoping for you to sprint at some point, yeah. I think that guy was going to be pulled over, eh?
Yeah.
Because I tried to wave at him and I got nothing out of him. No nod or anything, so I thought he's probably thinking, oh I just went speeding past that cop.
Yeah.
And then he obviously went after him. I can't hear you. Alright, this was it. Last little trip. What do you reckon? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, we have to do it another time.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Maybe next year?
Yeah, next year. I'll be back.
Yeah, this will be our last stop, I think. And then we'll have to part ways.
Thanks for taking your time.
Yeah, no worries. Anytime. So if you want to come see me, let me know. Well, thank you, Robert. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Say hi to your daughter for me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip. I'm sure it'll be amazing. That's it.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time.